this is Trixie. For more videos, click here to subscribe. Thank you!
Movies for 2021. Raya and the Last Dragon. Long ago, in the world of Kumandra, humans and dragons lived together in harmony. But when sinister monsters known as the June threatened the land, the dragons sacrificed themselves to save humanity. Now, 500 years later, those same monsters have returned, and it's to a lone warrior Raya and her pet pill-bug companion Tuk Tuk to track down the last dragon in order to finally stop the June for good. However, along her journey, she learned that it'll take more than dragon magic to save the world. It's going to take trust as well. Featuring the voices of Kelly Marie Tran and Awkwafina, Walt Disney Animation's coming animated feature in its first to center on a Southeast Asia heroine and will premiere both on Disney Plus and in theaters. Coming to America on March 5, 2021. No Time to Die.
The past isn't dead.
Five years after the capture of Ernst Stavro Blofeld, James Bond has left active service. He is approached by Felix Leiter, his friend and a CIA officer, who enlists his help in the search for Valdo Obrochev, a missing scientist. When it becomes apparent that Obrochev has been abducted, Bond must confront a villain whose schemes could see the deaths of millions. No Time to Die will be aired on April 2, 2021. Quiet Place Part 2. A Quiet Place Part 2 will again see the family members played by Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmonds, and Noah Jupe stay silent and evade deadly monsters in a dystopian world. Despite his character's demise in the first movie, John Krasinski returned to direct the sequel. Following the deadly events at home, the Abbott family must now face the terrors of the outside world as they continued their fight for survival in silence. First to venture into the unknown, they quickly realize that the creatures that haunt by sound are not the only threats that lurk beyond the sun path. It will be aired on April 23, 2021. Black Widow.
I used to have nothing. And then I got this job. This family.
Black Widow is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics character of the same name. Produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is intended to be the 24th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film was directed by Kate Shortland and written by Eric Pearson from a story by Jack Schaffer and Ned Benson and stars Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff or Black Widow alongside Florence Pugh, David Harbour, O.T. Pogbenly, William Hurt, Ray Winston, and Rachel West. Set after Captain America Civil War last 2016, the film sees Romanoff on the run and forced to confront her past. Following the events of Captain America Civil War last 2016, Natasha Romanoff finds herself alone and forced to confront a dangerous conspiracy with ties to her past, pursued by a force that will stop at nothing to bring her down. Romanoff must deal with her history as a spy and the broken relationships left in her wake long before she became an Avenger. Black Widow will be aired on May 7, 2021. Godzilla vs. Kong.
We need Kong. The world needs him.
Legends collide in Godzilla vs. Kong as these mythic adversaries meet in a spectacular battle for the ages, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. Kong and his protectors undertake a perilous journey to find his true home, and with them is Gia, a young orphan girl with whom he has formed a unique and powerful bond. But they unexpectedly find themselves in the path of an enraged Godzilla, casting a swath of destruction across the globe. The epic clash between the two titans, instigated by unseen forces, is only the beginning of the mystery that lies deep within the core of the earth. Godzilla vs. Kong will be aired on May 21. Cruella.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else. That didn't sit well with some people.
Cruella is an upcoming American crime comedy film based on the character Cruella de Vil, introduced in Dodie Smith's 1956 novel The 101 Dalmatians and Walt Disney's 1961 animated film 101 Dalmatians. The film is directed by Craig Gillespie with a screenplay by Dana Fox and Tony McNamara, from a story by Alain Brosh McKenna, Kelly Marcel, and Steve Zissou. Emma Stone stars as the titular character with Emma Thompson, Joel Fry, Paul Walter Hauser, Emily Betcham, and Mark Strong in supporting roles. Cruella is scheduled to be theatrically released in the United States on May 28, 2021 by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Fast and Furious 9. 28, 2021. The French Dispatch.
It began as a holiday. Eager to escape a bright future on the Great Plains, Arthur Howitzer Jr.
The French Dispatch of the Liberty, Kansas Evening Sun, known as simply as the French Dispatch, is an upcoming American comedy drama film written and directed by Wes Anderson from a story written by Anderson, Roman Coppola, Hugo Guinness, and Jason Schwartzman. The film will focus as one of three different storyliners on the French Foreign Bureau of a fictional Kansas newspaper. The film has been described as a love letter to journalists set at an outpost of an American newspaper in a fictional 20th century French city. Centering on three storylines, it brings to life a collection of tales published in Eponymous, The French Dispatch, based in the fictional French city of Enols-sur-Blaise. The film is inspired by Anderson's love of the New Yorker, and some characters and events in the film are based on real-life equivalents from the magazine. One of the three storylines centers on the May 68 student occupation protest, inspired by Mavis Gallant's two-part article, The Events in May, A Paris Notebook. Another storyline featuring Adrian Brody's character of Julien Gadasio is based on The Days of Duveen, a 6-part feature in The New Yorker on art dealer Lord Duveen. When speaking to French publication Charente Libre in April 2019, Anderson said, "The story is not easy to explain. It's about an American journalist based in France who creates his magazine. It is more a portrait of this man, of this journalist who fights to write what he wants to write. It's not a movie about the freedom of the press, but when you talk about reporters, you also talk about what's going on in the real world." It is currently planned for a July 2021 release, with reports that it could debut at the 2021 Cannes Film Festival. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Real D 3D and Dolby Cinema.